most people, they walk through life like zombies. You know, if you walk around, you walk down the street, what are you going to see around you? Most people are going to their job, 9-to-5 job, living the life, you know, like everybody else. The very average life, and most people are not really conscious of what they're doing. And it's just the same thing every day. You know, they wake up at the same time, they brush their teeth, and after they brush their teeth, they put their socks on, they dress up, they go to work. And you do that for so long and so many months and so many years that you kind of become all numb to it, right? And maybe you're in that funk right now, or maybe you're really in an unmotivated state. So in this video, I'm going to teach you how to get out of that funk and start taking action.
I think we all have the point, dude. It just tries to do it.
So the answer is very simple to get out of that funk. It's to get out of your comfort zone, right? Take action. Get out of your comfort zone. Why is comfort bad for you? What's wrong about comfort? Don't we all need some comfort, some sort of security in your life? Yes, we do. But there's a certain point where when you get too much comfort, that's actually bad for you. You know, as humans, we're teleological creatures, meaning that we're goal-striving creatures. If we don't have a specific goal, we don't have a specific target to aim at that's meaningful, then, you know, we're just going to atrophy. You know, we atrophy without use. It's like the bike that you don't ride for a long time. You just leave outside and you let it rust under the rain, under the snow. And then what happens when you try to ride it 5 years later? Well, it's all rusty and shit. No shit. Without this exertion of energy, without this striving towards progress, striving towards a specific result, then your human mind just gonna atrophy. You're gonna stop the learning process. You're gonna stop growing, and then it's for that reason that you're in a funk. It's literally not only physically and emotionally you're not motivated to do shit, but even your mind itself is not even used to thinking. It's not even used to progress, to taking action, to being productive. It becomes your new baseline where you're only seeking for comfort. Anything you do in life, it's like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna watch TV because it's comfortable. That's it. Anytime you want to take action, it's like, well, I'm already good where I'm at. You know, it's your baseline. You're already there most of the time. And because of the homeostasis, that whatever you do, whatever state you're in, you want to maintain it, okay? That's homeostasis, basically. The more you're in the comfort, the harder it is to take action. But what if you change that baseline? Instead of the comfort-seeking baseline, now you move that baseline to action-taking baseline. When you take action every day, when you make the discipline to taking action and changing your life every day, that becomes your new normal. Now, the new normal is taking action. Now, what happens when you're going to become lazy and, you know, sink into comfort zone? Now your body's going to be like, wait, what the fuck am I doing? You know, my baseline is I take action towards my goals and I grow myself. I'm at a point right now that if I don't do anything for, let's say, a day or two, I'm like, okay, what's happening here? Like I'm too comfortable. It's like you're comfortable being uncomfortable, if that makes sense. It's like this paradoxical law of human nature. It's like the more pain you're willing to face, the more pain you're willing to go through, the more discomfort you're willing to go through, the happier you'll be. It is such a paradoxical thing. And the more you try to avoid pain, the more you try to avoid hardship, the more you try to avoid obstacles, the more pain you'll feel eventually, the more unhappy you'll be. Why are you stuck in that state? Why can't you get out of it? Because comfort really is sort of like a poison dripper. It's like dripping little drops of poison on you. It's little drops without you even knowing it. Let's say you're working pretty hard on your diet to be more healthy, okay? You're trying to eat a no-carb diet, whatever, and then someone at work just offers you a cookie. You know, hey, I've got a cookie for you. You want to get it? And you're like, you know what? A cookie is not going to do anything. Then you take a cookie. And then after that, you're like, oh shit. And you kind of forget the taste. Because you've forgotten the taste of how good it tastes to eat junk food or whatever. You're like, holy shit. And it's this cascade, negative spiral. You're used to taking action, you're used to moving towards a goal, and they're just like little poison drips of like a cookie there, a pizza there, oh, a soft drink there, oh, your friends invite you out, a drink there, and then all of a sudden you're no longer on your diet. We keep seeking comfort, and that comfort-seeking mechanism just will bring you to your doom if you let it. So that's why it's important that you always refocus on your goals. So before you get out there and go take massive action, there will be challenges with having this new baseline of action taking and of growing yourself. And that challenge is societal pressures. The societal pressures around you, the external pressures of the environment, of your boss, of your family, of your friends, your old friends maybe, right? Your acquaintances at work. Because whatever you want to do to get out of that funk, of that zombie state, you could say, it's really counter to everyone else. You know, everyone's in that zombie state. If you go to work, everyone's doing the same thing every single day. Everyone is comfortable the way their environment is. And now you come in and you're like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna do my thing. You know what? Fuck this. I want to grow myself. You know what? Fuck this. I want to start reading books. How's your environment going to respond to that? Homeostasis, you know, like the sort of law of the universe that keeps things as they are, doesn't only apply to yourself, but applies to systems, to organizations. It applies to a country as a whole, you know. So in your organization, everyone's used to doing that job, and then you're like, you know what, I'm going to be an entrepreneur. Are you going to tell that to your boss? Hey, you know what, my intention is in 6 months I want to leave that job. Even if it's my real intention, I'm not going to say that to my boss, you know. But I would digress here. So the point being is, you're going to have societal pressures to get back into that zombie state. External pressure you're going to get from other people while you're trying to reach towards getting out of your comfort zone, okay? Because everyone wants to be comfortable. So you got to have this sort of independent mindset. Think for yourself. Have your own values, right? Live in accordance to your values and ignore what the rest of society is telling you, right? You're going to be willing to see other people succeed in whatever field they're doing, okay? Like you see other people be comfortable, okay? You see other people buy their house, their nice little house, and then have their family, and you're still, you know, this is like the comfort route. This is like the route that everyone's traveled. You want to get out of that funk, that zombie state, you're going to take that road less traveled. Okay, you have to follow your life purpose. You have to follow your mission. You have to follow your values, while you see other people fly into the distance and do their whatever stupid shit, socially conditioned shit that they want to do. Maybe you like that. If that's you, then go ahead, but make sure that's authentically what you want. It's not something that someone told you to do, because if you do something that someone tells you to do, then you're always going to be in that unmotivated zombie, I don't give a shit state. Why? Because you're following someone else's goal, you're not following yours. You're not following your dreams. Like, no shit that most people are not motivated. Like, it makes total sense to me. I was like that too in high school, CJEP. You know, my parents were telling me, yo, do this, do that, and I would follow everything they would say. And anyone who would not conform, I would put the finger on them, like, they're a bad kid, they're a bad person, right? I did that. You just want to please other people, you want to make your parents happy and shit. Think for yourself. Learn to think for yourself. Okay, so let's get a bit more practical here. I have some questions that you can ask yourself to get out of that zombie/funk state, whatever. So, you know, to get out of that state, it's really important that you also confront your fears, that you confront what is most uncomfortable to do, and you do it. Okay? It's not like, yeah, think about it, put in the comments, yeah, I'm gonna take action, and then you take action maybe for 5 seconds and you don't do the next day. No. Everyday action, okay? So ask yourself this. What is something that I fear that I really want to do, even though I fear it, and why, okay? Think about something that you really fear to do for some reason, but you really want to do, okay? It could be, let's say you really want that raise at the job. You really want to get promoted. You want to move up the chain. That little spice, that little fear that you overcome. Like, overcoming that fear is one of the best feelings of the world. And I guarantee you, if you overcome those fears, whatever fears you have, talking to that cute girl in the metro, asking for a raise at the job, you know, approaching that new person you want to connect with, you know, on a business level, lifting that heavy weight at the gym, whatever it is, the more you take action towards your fear, the more it's going to snap you out, literally snap you out of your zombie state. It's because what fear is telling you is that you are breaking the sort of baseline homeostatic point of comfort. You're breaking that. You're like, fuck that. And what that's doing, that it's activating that part of your brain that's like, holy shit, this is new environment right now. This is novel. This is new. It's a brand new world opens up to you. When you see that the things that you fear are the things that you have to do and you go towards them, then only good things can happen. Okay, another good question is, what is something I need to do, that I want to do, that if I were to do it, would make me feel a lot better? This question has to be achievement-based, action-based, creation-based, like creating something. Think of something in your life, like a project you could do, or something you were thinking of doing but never did, but that if you were to do it, that if you were to take the first step, it will make you feel so much better, okay? What's one thing I always wanted to do, but didn't do because I was too afraid or lazy? That one thing you want to do, man, that one thing you want to do, there must be that one thing. Think about it. So as a summary, very simple, how do you get out of that funk? You take action, okay? You get moving. Whatever, the first action you can take right now, you brainstorm about those 3 questions, then find the first step, what I gotta do, and do it. It's as simple as that, okay? The last thing but not least, exercise. Put your body into it, not just like, watch a video about it passively on your lazy boy couch, okay? Your physiology will change the way you feel, your psychology. If you want to know more about being more motivated, check out the Life Purpose course on the description, okay? There's going to be a link that says free ebook. Click on it. I really think that having a life purpose is the most important thing in your freaking life. Because if you don't have any guiding compass, if you don't know where you're headed, then of course you're always going to be in a funk. And as soon as you discover your life purpose, it's like motivation is unlimited. It's not something that, it takes an entire life to discover. No, you can discover it fast. Once you know what your purpose is, you just live it, and your entire life will change. Check out the free ebook below. Don't forget to subscribe, click on the bell so you receive all my videos. A video every Wednesday and Saturday, and on every Sunday, you will see a live stream. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.